Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to make a part 1 video, and tomorrow will be the part 2. So part 1, we're going to make these note cards. We're going to make 4 note cards, and then we're going to make the 4 envelopes, okay? And then tomorrow's video, we're going to make the box that the note cards and the envelopes will go into. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to make these note cards today, and tomorrow we'll make this little box that matches the note cards. And this idea came from my downline, Megan Manny. She gave me a box of cards and I absolutely loved it. So we're going to make her idea and grab the Whisper White cardstock. To make the envelopes and the cards, you're just going to need 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11, and I'm using the Whisper White just because it makes it a little bit easier. So first we're going to grab the paper trimmer. Okay, so we're going to cut both pieces the exact same way. So I'm going to cut it all with you today. So you're going to cut this at 5 inches, and then you're going to cut 2 pieces at 5 by 5 from this strip here. So 5 by 5, and then 5 by 5. Okay, so this piece is the piece that's left over. This should be 3.5, and you're going to cut this at 4 3/8, and you're going to cut 2 of those. These are going to be for your cards. And all you're going to do is you're just going to fold these in half. Just like that. Let me get my bone folder. Okay, so therethere's 2 cards, and then you have your envelopes here. So let's cut this other piece. Let's start with 5, and then we're going to cut it 5 by 5. This should be 3.5. I'm going to cut this at 4 3/8. Okay, so we're going to use the envelope punch board, and I'm going to round the corners of my cards here. Let me do them really quick. Okay, so we have our note cards rounded on the edges, right here. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do our envelopes. Okay, so now the envelope size we're using, it's the very first one listed on the punch board, and the paper size is 5 by 5, and then the card size is going to fit 2 by 3.5. So what you're going to do is you're going to just think of 3 and 2. So you're going to start with 3, punch, and then you're going to score. And remember, you're going to use this little tail here. You're going to line that up with the 2. Well, it lines up with the 2, but you're wanting to line that up with that. Punch and score. Then the next one's going to be 3. Punch and score. Punch and score. Okay, so then you're going to fold your envelope, make your envelope. And then one thing I like to do is at the very edge of this right here, I'm just going to cut it flat. Because if you didn't, it would stick up a little bit. Okay, so then you're going to take adhesive. I'm going to put adhesive right here and right here. Fold that up. Okay. So then this is one of your cards. Let me show you. So this card will fit right inside there. Okay. So let me go ahead and make these other envelopes really quick. Okay, so we have all the envelopes done. Now we're going to corner around the points of those. Okay, so we have our 4 envelopes and our 4 cards. Now we're going to decorate the cards. Okay, so I have the Kaleidoscope designer paper, and I cut 4 pieces at 1 7/8 by 3 1/4, and I'm going to round one edge of all 4 pieces. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put these on the cards. Okay, so now we're going to go do some stamping. We're going to use the stamp set called Hip Notes, and we're going to use this Thanks here. Use the black Stays On. I'm going to stamp this 4 times. Okay, I'm going to use the curly label punch, and I'm going to punch these out. So I have the silver ribbon, and I'm going to cut 4 pieces. Okay, so then on the front of the card, I'm just going to put some adhesive in the center. And I'll add the ribbon to that. That one's a little bit too long. Okay, add this one. Okay, so then I'm going to add the Thanks on top of that. Oops. Just a really simple, cute note card. Okay, let me show you again how they go in the envelope. Super cute. Okay, and then of course you can stamp on the envelope too if you wanted. Okay, so there's how you make the note cards and the envelopes, and then tomorrow we're going to make this box where all these items will go inside. Okay, so thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye!